guys, I'm so excited you're here. It's Nicole Dominique, and I'm going to try tons of new products today, starting out with SHISEIDO. Now, I've never used this brand. It's the Clear Mega Hydrating Cream. It's a gel. It says cream on it, but it's a gel. SHISEIDO is $38 for 50 milliliters. It's cruelty-free. It has no paraben. It's got carrot. It's got peony. It also has fragrance. Now, I do love the way it smells. It actually reminds me very much of my very favorite perfume, which is Stella's Peony, which makes sense because it has peony in it. As to whether it's a 24-hour hydration effect, you will see. Oh, it feels heavenly on. I think though the fragrance is strong enough that if you're very, very sensitive skin, this would probably not be the right product for you. But I'm interested because of the wild carrot. It also doesn't have any sulfates, which is good. So the primer I'm going to be using today, which is brand new to me, is DIOR 001 Universal, the Backstage Face and Body Primer. It does have dimethicone in it for those that are sensitive. It is a tinted primer. And there we see it on the hand. I've read good things online regarding its ability to mattify oil. I have incredibly oily skin. I've never met somebody that has more oily skin than I do. I have clinically diagnosed overactive sebaceous glands, so chances are this, which is recommended for normal to oily skin, that if I can wear it, you can wear it if you have normal to oily skin. So the next primer I'm going to put on is my Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eyeshadow primer. I always use an eyeshadow primer because my eyes are also quite oily, and if I don't use a primer, my eyeshadow will tend to slip off. So let me talk to you just for a minute, in case you haven't been here, about my beauty profile, so you know where I'm coming from. I'm 49 in a couple months. I have an exceptionally oily T-zone, dry around the edges. I have lots of facial scarring. I've got a couple scars down here, scars through my cheek and nose, a large scar on one of my eyes. I have uneven texture and tone, of course. I have eczema. I have sensitive skin. My number one goals: anti-aging, makeup longevity, and of course, I really, really would love if I can mattify and minimize my exceptionally large pores, which are actually due to clinically diagnosed overactive sebaceous glands. We are going to go to my foundation level, which is L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 17 Fair Ivory C0.5 and a wet beauty blender. I'm trying to press my foundation into my face because you get better longevity that way. It moves around a little bit less. If you have high definition television, well, goodness gracious, but I am sorry for you, because you are going to see every imperfection of my makeup application. I am a makeup lover. I am definitely not a makeup artist. I'm sure I'm making all the makeup artists out there cringe. I'm doing my best. This is where we're at. For my concealer, I'm going to be L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Oatmeal. I love that this has like the largest doe foot known to man. It's crazy. But you would think at nearly 50 that would stop. It doesn't. It doesn't. My mom, may she rest in peace, had acne breakouts all the way up until she passed at 70. So my old standard, my Narcissist Cheek Studio. We're going to start with a little contour. I'm going in with deepest tones. Just trying to snatch in my jawline a little bit since I have a double chin. I go up and down on my weight a lot and by a significant amount. So I'm going to do a little bit of nose. I like to narrow my nose quite a lot. My nose is much wider than I might prefer. Then I'm going to go to my medium tone and create a little bit of shadow. Next, I'm taking a fairly stiff brush. I'm really starting to blend that edge out a little bit. It's a little harsh at the moment. I am using only the blush from my NARS Mini Orgasm set, which retails for, this is the blush, this is the shimmer. It's $39 for this set, which consists of 5 grams of the blush and shimmer combined, 3.5 grams of lip tint, and 1.1 grams of the lip balm. I'm not using the tint or the balm, I'm only using the blush. I have my questions as to whether this will actually look decent. It's a really light color. Lovely brush. I like it. I see why they call it Orgasm. It is really a beautiful shade of Orgasm pink. I like it. I've gone a little crazy with my blush here, but I'm going to knock it back with my next brand new product. We got it right there. This is my Mercier pressed setting powder, and I will be using my brand new 115 Fenty brush. The pressed setting powder is $39 for 30 milliliters. This is $36. This is number 115, the Kabuki brush. I've heard people rave about Laura Mercier products, and I can see why. It is very finely milled. Oh, up close here. I love my Fenty brush. I can tell you it feels good on the face. Also, it feels really good in the hand. It's got a nice weight to it. It's a good size. Go, Miss Rihanna. So my other product that's Fenty that I'm going to try is the Fenty Fairy Balm Shimmer, which is $28 for 6 grams. I got it in, I don't know if I can show that, the gold. And it is a true, very, very metallic shimmer. You could stop a plane with this. It is very, very pigmented. I don't love the coconut scent. I don't really love scented products in general. Some of them I tolerate. It's beachy smelling to me, which is not a bad thing. I love the beach. At night, in the dark, not during the day. So that is the gold tone, which I think you can all agree is gonna stop a plane. That is some shimmer. That's some powerful stuff right there. Too Faced Palm Spring Dreams. There we go. So I'm gonna start out with the Coral. She's Lit. Upper brow bone. I just got a face full of fragrance. That's what's going on today. Oh my gosh, I've got to knock some of that shimmer down. I'm sorry, I have so much shimmer on. I'm feeling just a little Star Trek alien here. All right, so I am going to go from the She's Lit Last Call. I love orange. This is a beautiful coral shimmer. You know, everybody's always like, oh my God, am I orange? I'm like, yes, please, let me be orange. I'm gonna go with the BYOB, which is ironic because I don't drink. So I was trying a drugstore palette earlier this week that had a color that kind of reminded me of this, but significant fallout in that color. You know, I noticed a lot of browns that are really, really dark. They don't seem to hold up real well. This one is not the case, I'm pleased to report. As I would like, to be honest. But wherever you put it, it's sticking. So on that shade, thumbs down on blendable. So I'm using one of the lighter pink metallics, Buzzkill, for center lid, which is surprisingly blendable. Taking kind of the peach beige known as Saucy and Bossy. Now one of my really large scars is on this eye, So my makeup is never ever going to appear perfectly symmetrical because I don't think it shows up on camera, but I actually have a very concave gouge of close to an inch that starts here and ends there. So I do the best I can. I'm going to take Cabana Time, which is the cream color. Ooh, I like that. I did not like the brown, the very deep brown color. BYOB, I could not blend that out to save my life. Play in there. Smoke it just a little bit. So it's ironic, the other palette I tried this week was a cheap $10 drugstore palette called Mirage, and it had a very similar tone. At least it looked similar in the palette, but no pigmentation and immediate fallout. This, I can't say it fell out, but it didn't move at all. It was like concrete. It's like, boom, there I am. So $18, we're going to be trying this Anastasia of Beverly Hills liquid liner for 2.4 milliliters. I'm normally a dedicated fan of Kat Von D's Trooper, but I like this applicator much better. Much easier to create a cat's eye. So my first impression, I love the applicator. I think the applicator is far easier to use than the Kat Von D. I don't feel as though the formula is as black as Trooper. I feel like it's advertised as opaque, but it feels slightly translucent to me comparatively. Maybe it will dry looking a little more opaque. It's drying fairly opaque. I love this applicator though. This applicator is just amazing. Maybelline Colossal Volume. Now I've tried a lot of mascaras in my time, and I can honestly say between the drugstore version and the fancy versions that I have tried, I've got Dior and a couple others, I honestly don't see a difference. Maybe someone out there does. To me, I don't. I see zero difference in tone, ease of application. To me, the big difference in mascara is if it's a waterproof mascara, is it actually waterproof? I've seen drugstore brands that were perfectly waterproof. I've seen high-end brands that were waterproof. And the other big difference to me is the applicator. But I've been using Maybelline my whole life. I gotta say, I like their mascara. And it doesn't cost 40 bucks, so I am a fan. Of course, you know, Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I am a dedicated fan. It is by far my favorite brow pencil I've ever used. It has a very fine point. It's incredibly long lasting. I use the medium brown. I think it looks fantastic. Love it. brows that drop off about mid-eye over. So I've had to draw my brows in my whole life. And because my day job is tattoo artist, people ask me all the time, why don't I tattoo them? And this is the reason why. As a tattoo artist, I'm very familiar with what tattoos look like when they age. Cosmetic tattooing, which I am not licensed in, I'm a decorative tattooer if you want to call it that, use some similar techniques and some different techniques, but the main thing is I know what things look like when they age, and earth tones fade very quickly, and the face is the second fastest skin on your body in terms of regeneration. So tattooed things on the face look faded almost right away. The pigments that they use tend to be slightly unstable, so what might start out as a medium brown, 2-3 years into it with sun exposure might turn quite orange. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that kind of negativity. I'm not doing it. Maybe if my vision is failing for distance, but it's still quite good close up. And while I can still draw my brows on myself, I'm going to continue to do that, because as I continue to go gray, I can adjust the tone of my eyebrows appropriately, and I cannot do that. I'll be using the dual powder. Almost, look at how much I've used. I love this stuff. It's my favorite. Also, Anastasia of Beverly Hills. They have my brow business, I can tell you what. And finally, I'm going to finish up with Anastasia of Beverly Hills, and this is a pomade wand, kind of like mascara for your brows. Wet and Wild Gel Lip Liner, Lay Down the Mall 661D. Definitely overdrew. We are going to try the NARS Power Matte in American Woman, which is a chestnut rose, $26. Look at this. I've never used this before. .5 milliliters. Tiny doe foot. Chestnut Rose is by far my favorite shade of lipstick, and I was a huge fan of Kat Von D's Lolita. It's probably my favorite lipstick in the world, but I just tried Pat McGrath's Omni for the first time, which I absolutely loved. It wore like nobody's business. Not only was it a flattering tone, it was creamy to put on. I really loved it. So we'll see about this NARS. testing the setting powder near my eyes. As I do it everywhere but my eyes, like, okay, who am I lying to? I've always loved a warm color palette. I think I look really good in warm colors because I have brown and gray hair. I don't think I look quite as good in cool colors. I like all color. I love color. But I would definitely say warms, they're my jam. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a comment, a like, subscribe if you would like more. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. I totally appreciate you. I hope you have a really great day. Thank you for giving me a moment of your attention. Ciao.